Texas, we got a problem. Check this out.
Those are all brand new foreclosures that just came in. I just got almost 900. Irving, I hope I'm saying that right. You can see Dallas Fort Worth Airport is all up there. Dallas, downtown Dallas is here. Up at the very top, there is Denton. So this is in between Denton, the airport, and Dallas, for those of you who know that area. 900. It's a lot of people, sadly, that are falling behind.
As you can see, the real estate market is not okay. This isn't just another market update or adjustment. This is a full-blown 180-degree turnaround from just a few years ago when literally everyone was moving to Texas. Now there's nothing but price drops, houses for sale with the days on market in the triple digits, and foreclosure numbers increasing at a steady rate.
This is bad.
Hey everyone, I'm Marcus Mays, a licensed realtor here in Texas, here to help you buy, sell, or invest in real estate, whether you're making your first move or your next big one. I'm your go-to. Got questions? Give me a call, shoot me a text, or slide in my DMs, or just drop a comment below. I'd love to chat and see how I could be of service. Now, let's get real. Prices are down. Homes are sitting longer than we've seen in a very long time. And with the foreclosures, as common as they are today, notices are going out each and every day. What makes it worse is that here in Texas, the auction is on the first Tuesday of every single month.
Give us a break.
Here in 2025, Texas foreclosure filings are up over 17% from last year. And then you have some cities like Houston, Dallas, San Antonio that have inventory piling up with homes taking 70, 90, even 120 plus days to sell, which is up from last year's average of 28 to 45 days. Now, mortgage delinquencies are increasing as well, especially of folks who bought back at the peak time. Remember back in 2022, 2023, when interest rates were on the rise and had no signs of going back down. Yeah, the good old days.
Yeah, right.
Now, unfortunately, there's a huge affordability problem. Let's go ahead and check out this young lady and see what happened to her mortgage recently.
They got me, y'all. And I knew they was going to get me, but I didn't know they was going to get me this hard. It's only been 6 months and my mortgage is going up $700. I knew it was going to be crazy because the previous owners, like the people who bought it to renovate it, they were only paying land value, even though the house had been on the market with this current rate and a current county appraisal for X amount of months. But I don't know, somehow they only were paying land value. And then I lost my ID twice. It took them 3 months to send me an ID right before the election. So I wasn't able to file my homestead exemption. And my escrow now has an overage of the amount that I owe in taxes, which is going to put my payment up to $700.
Now, imagine that. All of a sudden, 1 month, your mortgage goes up $700. $700. And it may have a possibility of going up again the very next year, depending on your home insurance and your property tax evaluation.
This is too much.
Now, let's talk about sellers. If you're trying to sell right now and your home's been on the market since the beginning of the year,
You are not alone.
I'm sure you've seen your neighbor's home down the street for sale sitting longer than yours has. And there's a reason. Remember back between 2020 and 2022, when every home was overpriced and buyers were paying $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, even sometimes $100,000 over asking. Yeah, now the market is self-correcting, and with these interest rates, 6, 7, 8% interest rates killing buyer budgets, affordability is a massive issue, right? And these interest rates just aren't helping. And in turn, buyers are being very cautious due to the uncertainty of the market, and sellers are wondering why they haven't had a showing in 2, 3, 4 weeks, even sometimes a month to 2 months. And here's the thing. There's so much inventory that's sitting on the market, which means the competition to sell your home is at an all-time high.
Please sell my house.
Now, let's talk about why homes have stopped flying off the shelves and why buyers are hesitant with moving forward on buying a home. As we know, interest rates are a key factor. And not only interest rates, But on the other side, there's home prices, which haven't really dropped enough to offset the monthly budget. And we haven't even touched on inflation and what the value of a dollar is even worth nowadays.
We both understand the value of a dollar.
Then you have the constant increase in property taxes and sometimes your escrow payment, which is made up of your home insurance and your property taxes. But that alone sometimes is just as much as your mortgage payment, depending on where you live and the price of your home. So buyers are really taking a second, third, and even fourth look at actually making the decision to purchase. It's like the fear of catching a falling knife before the market bottoms out.
I think we should buy it.
I mean, honestly, can you really blame buyers for thinking twice, given contributing factors when it comes to not only buying a home, but maintaining a home and everything that comes with home ownership here in the state of Texas? It's gotten so bad that it's made some angry homeowners actually call out Uncle Sam for a few rounds.
So this message is for all my homeowners out there. How y'all feeling? Yeah, y'all got that email yet saying y'all property tax done increased this year? Yeah, that insurance rate just going up higher and higher, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, we just got an email this morning saying our mortgage payments done went up substantially. Yeah, so at this point, Uncle Sam, I'm gonna need to see you outside because we gonna have to squabble. I'm gonna need that fade. Everybody talking about, oh, you need to buy a house. Yeah, until that mortgage rate go up. Till that escrow payment just skyrockets. Oh, man, and don't let nothing need to be fixed in the house. Yeah. You remember back in the day, you used to call maintenance, hey, maintenance, can you please send someone to 304? My AC unit is out. Yeah, let your AC unit go out now. You scared to call someone. You steady opening windows because you already know that bill gonna be higher than Smokey in the pigeon coop. Boy, I tell you. Let me know if it's just me who want to put hands on Uncle Sam. Let me know.
And here's the thing. This is happening all over. And as a result, with the economy and many homeowners' financial hardships, it unfortunately increases the amount of foreclosures. Here in the state of Texas, the foreclosure process is super quick.
Get out now.
A good fact to know about Texas is that it's a non-judicial foreclosure state, which means the lender doesn't even need to drag you to court, meaning there's no court, there's no judge, just 3 missed payments. And the mortgage company calls you and says, hey, congrats, your house is now on auction.com.
Are you serious?
The Dallas area is feeling it, as we've seen in the video earlier. In the beginning of the year, early 2025, foreclosure filings were up over 20% year over year. Houston's inventory is up as well. Days on market are long, just like everywhere else, and filings have jumped over 18% compared to last year. And San Antonio isn't immune either. Foreclosure filings in San Antonio have rose 16%, with more homeowners stretched thin, thanks to the rising living costs and flat wages. But hey, at least you can still get good tacos here.
I need a taco. Yeah.
Now think about it. This isn't just a market thing, it's a people thing. There are real world problems here. For example, job losses, inflation, medical issues. It's putting pressure on everyday homeowners and homebuyers across the board. And whatever your story is, you don't have to go through it alone, because there are resources out there to help you reach your goals when it comes to home ownership. Whether you're already a homeowner just struggling to make the payments, or an aspiring home buyer looking to purchase.
I need a new house.
If you're in this situation and falling behind or feeling like you're on the edge, don't wait for the foreclosure notice. Consult with your bank ASAP. There's plenty of options, and your bank will typically provide assistance as long as you communicate. Okay, so we've laughed, we've complained, but now let's talk about solutions on how to avoid these situations.
Tell me.
The biggest thing is to properly prepare for homeownership before you buy, rather than just jumping into a 30-year commitment on probably the biggest purchase of your life without doing any proper research and preparation.
You got a point.
So let's go ahead and start with this.
You decided you wanted to become a homeowner, but you don't know what to do next. Come here. So first things first, let's make sure that we are financially prepared, not only to put down a down payment on a home, but to run the home once you get the keys. And you can do that by just simply making sure that you have a healthy cash flow. And when we're talking about healthy cash flow, as an advisor, I use the system 60-20-20. So 60% of your income should go towards your fixed expenses. Those are going to be your essentials. So like, phone bill, car note, rent, mortgage, things like that. And then 20% of your income you want to put towards your future. So that includes saving and investing. And when it comes to savings, the number one thing that I do recommend is splitting them up. So separating your home down payment and your emergency funds from each other. I see a lot of people, combine and commingle the two. And then when it's time to pay for that down payment on the home, they depleted their emergency fund saving as well. So separate the two. And also, with a new home comes new expenses. So separating your emergency funds sets a foundation for you to build off of for your new emergency funds that you're going to have to build towards for this new home. And that last 20% is going to go towards discretionary. So, for example, buying new furniture for the home, right? Those are the things that you do for fun, like interior design and all that, but it's not necessary, completely necessary at least. And then second, determining how much house can you afford. A good guesstimate that is generalized is roughly about 30% of what you make. And that would include mortgage, interest rate, and homeowners insurance. Of course, the number one thing that I would advise as well is sitting down and speaking to a mortgage loan officer. They'll be able to navigate you through all that. But at least then financially, you can determine whether you can financially handle it by yourself.
Honestly, I couldn't have explained it better myself. If you do these things to properly prepare yourself for home ownership, you'll have a much smoother experience. And to sum it up, if you're feeling overwhelmed, don't do it alone. Whether you need help buying, selling, avoiding foreclosure, or just needing to vent about your HOA, I got you. Listen, Texas real estate might be wild right now, but with the right strategy, there's always opportunity.
Oh, so there's still hope.
Yes, even when it feels like we're one bad interest hike away. Look, I get it. It's a lot to take in and tons of uncertainty in the market right now. But with the right help, navigating through all the madness will be a smooth process. Remember, I'm a licensed realtor here in Texas. Shoot me a text. My number is in the description. Send me a DM or leave a comment. Let's chat. I'm here to help.